Now we will discuss and we will learn about how data validations is will work in this particular Excel. It's very useful tool, so listen carefully. It's very helpful. For example, in this case, I have already done some validations. So here we got the list here. So where whatever I have written here, no, mention the list. That list has been came here. Okay. Instead of doing manually typing, we can do this as a list validation base. Okay. For this, you need to go data drop down, go to the data validation. Okay. In this, you need to select list. Okay. Select whatever you. For example, you want to a list of is three only. Okay. Then you select here and press OK. Then you will get the list here. Okay. So based on that, you need to mention anything. For example, other than list, you can you have type something else. Then system will automatically stop you the validation. But this message is not that much clear. So what happening? It is not understood until other than you. So for this also we have some functionalities in this for data validations. That how it will work, I will show you here. If you select anything here, then there is no problem. Okay. Other than this, whatever you will do, please give this message on. Okay. For this, you need to go data validations again. Okay. In this, there is an input message design. No? Here you will give input. Write the select select uh, list. Okay. Select data in drop down list. Okay, drop down list. So you have given this input message here. Okay. So whenever you will go here, no, it will clearly intimate you. So what we have exactly you need to do in this particular cell. First you need to go to select list and the drop down list and select it. Then user will understand how you need to understand only this particular data here. Okay. Other than this, another option there is an error message. Presently it is stopped now. If you want to completely stop to enter another data, you need to use this particular stop. Otherwise, you need to give warning or information. In this stop message, select select data correctly. Okay, a given message like this. Select details as per list only. A given message here. So whenever you will type anything more than this, so it will clearly show. So what is the error message here? If you want to cancel, then it will go back and you need to select here like this. Now if you want to enter correctly, then you want to change this data validation again here to the warning first. Same message. Okay. Then you need to type something else. Okay. Then it is asked you are wrongly entered, but you need to continue or not. If you press yes, that your given details is will automatically take here. This is comes under the warning message. Okay. If you want to just information, if you want to select it as an information, then even if you select it here and you want to type something else, they will give the information to you. Then you press OK, automatically go to the it will take the same cell. Okay. This is the use of stop, warning, and information. So based on your requirement, you need to select it. Okay, hope it is understand to you. So how you need to select the list everything. Now we will go to the date differences. So in this case, I have given between. It means today date minus 3 days. It means it will take only 3 days back from today's date. Okay. For this, you need to select date and between this date and this date. Okay. So see here, if you want to see, if you give 25th date, 25 2024, system will not allow here. See here. Okay. If you give only 29th, So it will take, because less than the same date. But you have mentioned this in this in this data validation. It means it is the concerned user will again, if they want to change this particular validation, they need to depending upon you. So how we will do this at a dynamic way? Okay? For this, you need to mention these dates outside this particular box. So starting date and ending date. For example, I have mentioned 25th 5 2024 to 30th 5 2024. Okay. So here I want to give this particular date range here. Give the date range here. Date, go to date, select starting date and select ending date here. Okay. If you enter the date within this date, system will not show any error. Okay. It will take. If you give another date, for example, give 31st date, system will prompt you that error message there again. Okay, it means now it will become dynamic. So whatever you want, you can give here dates change automatically. This will be changed here. Okay, see the date between it will be 11 here. Okay, same thing in this particular in this particular case, if you type anything here, system will system will throw the error. Otherwise, if you give, because here it is allowed only 10 numbers, only numbers, even the spaces also it will not take. For example, see here, if you give some space, that also it will not take. Okay, but otherwise you can give only 3 numbers, 4 numbers like this, still it is not take. So whenever you will give only 10 numbers, then only it will be take. Okay? So how we will give this particular validation? See here, go to validation. In this particular, you need to select as a custom. Okay, and end is the, if you already learn in the if conditions and function is end is number, where because it is the only number it should be accept here. Okay, in that particular cell, and length should be equals to 10 characters. It means only 10. If you want to decrease here, only 5. Again, you enter more than this, not accept, will not accept. So like this particular number functionality will be, formulas can be useful here. The same we will use for the length functionality. So length means, for example, in this text box we will give only certain length. It means minimum 3 characters and maximum 20 characters. That's okay. We can give text length between. Okay. It means if you give only one number, it should not accept. Or you give only 2 characters, it will not accept. Minimum 3 characters they need to enter here. Okay. So it is again, it is the manual calculation. So again, then now we want to do this in a dynamic way. Then you need to mention this particular character length size in this particular. For example, here we have given 3. Okay. For this we need to do the dynamic here now. Text length. Select this cell and maximum size. Select. We will select this particular cell. Okay. Now, for example, you given only one character. Okay, one is 4 characters. If you give only 3, system will not allow now. If you give 4 characters minimum, then it will allow. Okay, so you will do it this as a dynamic way or dynamic way. Okay. Now see, for example, in this particular we have given only Phillips children. We want to add anything more here. Again, you need to go here and you need to drag this particular length. Then only the China will also be appear here. Okay. So how can we come out for such type of problems? So for this list, you will do turn it as a table way. Okay, how you will do that? Go to that go to table. Okay, now it's become a table here. Table is there. Okay, for example, now normally you will select here uh, validation list. You mentioned this till China. Okay, so obviously it will see as a China only. Whenever you want to add something else here, for example, Pakistan, we added Pakistan, Indonesia, something like that. Okay, then automatically when we created this table, no, it's automatically added here. So earlier there is no option to add automatically, but when you converted this list as a table, then it will be automatically added here. Okay, this is the use of data validations in Excel. It's very dynamic. Okay, hope you are understand this text and everything. Now we do how to do the inner circle validation. In this, I have given one validation whichever is below 55 marks. That should be a round off here. Okay. For this you need to drop down and circle validation. See, wherever the below 35 numbers, that showing as a round of value. So for this, how I have given this particular validation, go to the validations, custom, and give the reference of the cell is greater than or equal to 35. Then it should be comes under the circle. Okay, that is how we will use this particular inner invalidation data cycles options here. If you don't want, you need just pick it off back, clear values, it will go back. Hope you understand this particular concept. So data validations, please do the practice so that it will be very useful to you. Okay? Thank you.